NTT Limited is a leading global technology services company. We are here to enable the connected future. Through the work we do with our clients and in our communities, we find ways that technology can make a positive impact. We call it technology for good. To help our clients achieve their digital transformation goals, we use our global capabilities, expertise, and full-stack technology services delivered through our integrated services platform. As their long-term strategic partner, we help them enhance customer and employee experience, transform their cloud strategy, modernize their networks, and strengthen their cybersecurity. And across their transformation priorities, we automate their business processes and IT, drawing insights and analytics from their core business data.
Hello everybody, my name is Raghuveer HR. I'm the Senior Sales Director for NTT Limited. NTT Limited is over a $11 billion organization focusing predominantly in the ICT landscape. We basically help transform and manage the digital transformation journey of our clients. As stated, COVID has forced companies to reimagine and repurpose their businesses. The business models have completely gone for a sea change. What used to be where I would normally operate from office, today, there are a lot of mobile workforce working from home. We are seeing, as I stated, we are seeing an accelerated focus on cloud, automation, and programmable infrastructure. We foresee growth coming from deep inroads we have already made in key sectors such as banking, manufacturing, and telecom. Fundamentally, initiatives around cybersecurity, collaboration, and cloud are expected to drive growth in the new normal. NTT Limited is in a unique position to cater to these evolving needs of the future workplace. As the dynamic environment continues to revive, our focus will be to protect the average revenue and profit growth aspirations of our clients and aid them and impact their balance sheet in a positive way, be it productivity enhancement, faster go-to-market, time to respond to their clients, so on and so forth. Our growth expectations from the BCP solutions have been remediated for the long-term growth of the organization. Adoption of cloud or cloud-based application will also drive demand as enterprise workloads will accelerate to the cloud for cost, resiliency, and scale factors. Cybersecurity will move towards a holistic zero trust framework as organizations continue to secure their endpoints from devices to data centers across IT or OT landscape. Growth will also come in from digital transformation initiatives and the mass uptake of automation tools like RPA. And especially in the Asia Pacific region, we see this being imbibed in a more predominant and an accelerated fashion. Our business for NTT, APAC has been in the forefront across all the other theaters, and we expect this growth to be sustained in the foreseeable future. As we are also aiding clients basically react to the changing environment and also aid their business growth through the digital initiatives which they are embarking on. As stated, COVID has forced companies to reimagine and repurpose their businesses. The business models have completely gone for a sea change. What used to be where I would normally operate from office, today, there are a lot of mobile workforce working from home. We are seeing, as I stated, we are seeing an accelerated focus on cloud, automation, and programmable infrastructure. We foresee growth coming from deep inroads we have already made in key sectors such as banking, manufacturing, and telecom. Fundamentally, initiatives around cybersecurity, collaboration, and cloud are expected to drive growth in the new normal. Entity Limited is in a unique position to cater to these evolving needs of the future workplace. As the dynamic environment continues to revive, our focus will be to protect the average revenue and profit growth aspirations of our clients and aid them and impact their balance sheet in a positive way, be it productivity enhancement, faster go-to-market, time to respond to their clients, so on and so forth. Our growth expectations from the BCP solutions have been remediated for the long-term growth of the organizations. Adoption of cloud or cloud-based application will also drive demand as enterprise workloads will accelerate to the cloud for cost, resiliency, and scale factors. Cybersecurity will move towards a holistic zero trust framework as organizations continue to secure their endpoints from devices to data centers across IT or OT landscape. Growth will also come in from digital transformation initiatives and the mass uptake of automation tools like RPA. And especially in the Asia Pacific region, we see this being imbibed in a more predominant and an accelerated fashion. Our business for entity, APAC, has been in the forefront across all the other theaters, and we expect this growth to be sustained in the foreseeable future. As we are also aiding clients basically react to the changing environment and also aid their business growth through the digital initiatives which they are embarking on. I think we are living in very interesting times. I think the business models, everybody will agree, has undergone a sea change, not only for our clients, even for us. The way clients are responding to the current market needs and also our client needs. What we have also done is, our approach is basically to try and take the integrated portfolio of Entity Limited. Entity Limited has been formed by about 32 group companies coming together. And when we come together and we put up a combined unique value proposition, that's where the might of entity is also felt. And that's where the clients can harness the value proposition entity has to offer. Our approach has been evangelized internally. And then what we have done is we have fine-tuned this to ensure we are in time with what the clients need during the current pandemic. Our solutions and services portfolio has been fine-tuned to ensure we add incremental value to what our clients' needs are. Traditionally, entity had a vertical domain approach. I think it's held us in good stead. And we don't see any reason why we have to change that. In fact, we are also augmenting our capabilities and investing to ensure we go deeper, because each client, regardless of the vertical that they are in, the needs are going to be slightly varied. And that's where we are having a deep domain vertical approach where we can ideate with the clients and ensure we can create an architecture by looking at what is the current state and what's the to-be state, and ensure we are there with the client shoulder to shoulder and ensure we see through the transformation and ensure we add value at every part of the journey. See, today you will see the pandemic came like a bolt upon the blue, and it caught all of us by surprise. Um, Clients had to immediately drop their IT strategy. And when they started doing their IT strategy, what came into the forefront is how do I ensure I continue to operate, service their clients and we our clients with all the restrictions being in place. That's the time where three, I would say, key solutions came into the forefront. What we call the work from home, while that was always there, your collaboration tools. How do you interact with clients, be it on voice or video or any channels of communication that was available for you to, in a secure manner, interact with clients. Also, customers had this issue of, while there is so much of interactions happening, how do I ensure I secure the data which is of relevance from a company point of view? Cybersecurity is definitely topmost of any CXO that you currently speak to. How do I ensure my environment, my employees are operating in a very safe and secure environment where there is no perceived threat of any breach of company confidential information or the IP of the clients? Third, how do I ensure if they had to do all of this transaction, the more you had a platform-led approach. When I say platform, it could be a platform as a service or your cloud computing, wherein your software as a service and so on and so forth. How do I ensure all of this are provided for based on the needs of varied users? So creation of a catalog of services, wherein based on the profiles of users or the needs of the user, they are provisioned automatically or deprovisioned once that requirement is done, is something that was also what client wanted. And that's one of the key essence of a cloud portfolio, right? Where you have a catalog of services, you provision or deprovision them based on the needs, and there is an orchestration layer which basically enables this. And if you're a shared services environment, how do you automatically bill the users or the business units or the clients based on what they consume? That's the key essence of cloud computing or cloud platform. And that's what we were doing it for quite some time. But the pandemic has dramatically accelerated the adoption of cloud. Those who were basically flirting with the idea of, okay, let me try and look at how much should I in-source or how much should I have it on a private cloud? How much should I put it on a public cloud? Should I need to have a cloud at all? Because let me tell you, cloud is not only for cost, it's about business resiliency. It's about ensuring the entire technology is available at any given point in time, and you have access to that in an unlimited fashion. Now, there were various thought processes clients had, but with this, it just got accelerated. Everybody had to do it. It was not, when can I do it? It was now. They had to. They were forced to do it. And I genuinely believe business models have changed dramatically. And I don't think so we are ever going to go back to what the pre-COVID levels were. Because once having transformed, clients are able to see the benefit and the value these solutions have. Today, even the so-called the big four or the major outsourcers, which used to go up and buy out commercial spaces basically to have seating capability for the employees. Now they're saying, I don't need these retail spaces anymore. My fixed expenses can be curtailed in a big way, and I can plow that expenses back to either training my people or for the well-being of my people, or plow that into aspects which are relevant or required to create value for their clients. I think it augurs extremely well. And for us, it was an amazing, I would say, during this pandemic, client really challenged us. And since we already had the platform and we were one of the leaders in these, we were able to immediately show the value these set of tools, mobility, collaboration, cloud, cybersecurity, automation, all of this were readily made available to the clients. They were able to see the immediate impact, and they had absolutely no impact in the way they were able to manage or operate their respective IT environments or landscape. During this time, we came out with what was known as a CARE initiative. CARE initiative is how do we ensure we give the white cloud experience to our clients when everybody were restricted to their respective homes. And that's where we came out with a solution in a box, which had the platform, which I'm sorry, it's a very abused word. Let me call it the cloud platform, if I may call it so. We had the platform ready. We had the mobility solutions ready. We had the work from home solutions ready. We had the collaborative tools integrated, regardless of which they were. It could be Zoom, it could be WebEx, it could be Teams, it could be any homegrown application, or, for example, Blue Jeans and so on and so forth. We had all of this seamlessly integrated so they could communicate with each other. And last but not the least, how do we have a zero trust cybersecurity architecture wrapped around it so that every interaction, every transaction is done in a very secure way as per the guidelines or the policies defined by the respective client's policy or the IT landscape which they had mandated their internal employees to follow. I think the robustness is how fast we could actually build this tool, or the clients could use this tool by adopting the policies which was mandated within their respective organization, and we were able to ensure there is faster onboarding of this solution so that they could, on the very second day or the third day, be absolutely returning to near normal when it comes to the IT interaction or from an IT platform point of view. This really aided us, and this also gave us incremental, I would say, areas where we could touch various aspects within the ecosystem which clients really loved it, and they were thankful, and they really appreciated how we could really scale ourselves to the challenges posed by the pandemic, and were able to respond in the shortest period of time. And ultimately, we are here to service our clients, and if our clients love what we do, and if they really value what we have actually delivered to them during this, I would say, interesting times. I would not say troubled times, interesting times. I think it cannot be more gratifying than that.